was somehow aligning the height of their hunting flights with the fluctuating height of the planetary boundary layer. When Morgan compared her data to existing estimates for the planetary boundary layer height, there was a light bulb moment.
My boss, Ian Brosnan, came to my office and he had his laptop and was like, oh, let's plot these things together. And yeah, there was kind of that eureka moment where we did recognize that it seemed like it could work. Yeah.
Just in the way Diego Ellis Soto was predicting, it seems we might be able to use data from the great frigate birds to plug the gaps left by the methods we currently rely on.
Satellites can't always measure things if there's clouds in the area, and in the tropics there's a lot of clouds, especially around the equator. Frigate birds also travel at night, so we could have nighttime measurements, which is again something that satellites cannot necessarily measure very well, if at all. And so by using frigate birds specifically, we have a really good way to add to the data that is being collected about the planetary boundary layer.
Tracking the Planet was produced and presented by Emily Knight. It's a BBC audio science production for Radio 4. Odd and interesting facts from the depths of space coming our way with BBC Inside Science shortly. It turns out that one of the most promising habitats for life beyond Earth could well be a moon belonging to the planet Saturn. But this weekend it's a more familiar lunar phenomenon closer to home that we'll be peering at.
On BBC Radio 4 Extra.
Oh moon, lovely moon with the beautiful face. Careering throughout the boundaries of space.
Across the night of the full moon.
I looked up at the sky and saw a huge egg-white moon.
Join me, Dr. Kevin Fong, as I travel through the BBC archive and explore our fascination with the moon.
I'm here trying to get a good look at the full moon.
It's beautiful.
Moon Night begins this Sunday night at 10 and then through the night on Radio 4 Extra and BBC Sounds.
So now here's Marnie Chesterton with BBC Inside Science.
Hello, this week our focus is the widest aperture out there, our solar system and beyond, because I'm pleased to say we're joined by Chris Lintott, Professor of Astrophysics at the University of Oxford, Gresham Professor of Astronomy, probably best known to many of our listeners as a presenter of The Sky at Night, or to radio purists who don't dabble in TV, as that bloke off the Monkey Cage astronomy specials who can answer any question about space. Welcome to Inside Science, Chris.
Thanks, it's good to be here. I'd argue Sky at Night's been around long enough. It's an honorary radio programme.